okay, what is that?
Oh
What
my
is that?
gosh.
I'm like looking and doing my thing. And I was like, all right. And so they said, like, if you think it's clear, you may proceed. And then we had a rule, like, if you see sticks, don't step on them. Like, you just have to tiptoe around the stuff. And then if you miss something, you just don't, it's not going to initiate.
Yeah.
So I'm the first one across. And so I go across and my whole team gets across. And then second team, third team, the fourth team gets across, so that the whole first platoon is across now. And now we have second platoon coming across. So first team goes through, second team goes through, third team goes through, and I hear this pop. And it was in the middle of the night, right? So it's dark, and that sound carried, and I stopped. I took a knee, and I looked back at my team leader, because this also was another thing, is I didn't have comms. I had to communicate hands and arm signals. My team leader, who had comms, him and our ATL and also our radio guy. So we had 3 guys in the team that had comms.
Yeah.
I didn't have any comms, so I had no situational awareness. And so I rallied up with them and I said, hey, what happened? And what happened is there was exactly one of those things in those reeds. But when it went off, the UXO, the unexploded ordnance, in a 55-gallon drum down next to that canal crossing, did not detonate.
Yeah, so the initiator charge popped, but not the actual main charge. It just didn't work. It failed. That dude is so lucky.
Yes.
A 55-gallon drum.
55-gallon drum.
There wouldn't have been anything left of him and probably the other people around him.
No, it would have destroyed the fourth team. It would have destroyed the third team, and I'm sure that there would have been injuries in the second team.
That's insane. Dude.
It was insane. And the fact is that all those other people had crossed that area, not detonating it.
Yeah.
So, and then we kept moving and ended up getting up, and then that's when we found that school and did all that other stuff up there. Yeah. So yeah, it was an entertaining time for sure.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, it's so weird because like everybody knows a lot of history and about like the period of time in Afghanistan in 2001 and Iraq in 2002, 2003, leading up to 2004, like during the Second Battle of Fallujah, and even 2006 for Ramadi, because that got tons of coverage all over the place. But like the period of like 2007, 8, 9 in Iraq, there's not really a lot of coverage and not a lot of, I haven't seen a whole lot of stories out about that. And there was still stuff going on. It may not have been as crazy as like the initial push during the invasion, but there's still obviously a lot of stuff happening out there at that time. So it's just interesting to hear these different experiences that people had there.
Yeah, I share one more quick one. If maybe it's not too quick, but so we got stuck. So after Sergeant Walsh had been shot and killed by the sniper, and